Hello everyone, welcome to Late Night Tech. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the iPhone X, iPhone 10, whatever you want to call it. Now, this is not a full review. I want to talk to you guys. This is like a quick review, first impressions after a week of use. I don't think I'm ready for a full review until I use the phone for at least 3 weeks to a month. Then I can give a proper full review. Build quality, battery life, camera, the applications, the what do they call them? The native apps of Apple in the iOS and other applications. So until I experience everything for that long, then I'm comfortable giving a full review. But maybe this should help in making a decision as well. I mean, 5 days is enough. Yeah, so let me just talk to you guys about it. So, iPhone 10. Point number one, build quality. Very solid build quality here. We've got nice steel frame all around, which I'm guessing is going to be quite easy to scratch, and this is why I have this case. I put the Spigen liquid crystal case. Anyway, it's a transparent case from Spigen. I'd recommend to put this one because it keeps the shape design of the phone, but it protects it as well. So in terms of build quality, it's very nice. It feels amazing. It feels like it's just one smooth piece of glass. That's what it feels like. The buttons, very clicky, as well as this what do they call it? The switch, nice and firm. It doesn't like wobble about and stuff like that. Typical. I never had an issue with Apple, even with the iPhone 8 Plus, the iPhone 6, 7, never. 5, always really firm. So build quality is amazing. Weight, it feels kind of heavier maybe than the 8 Plus, or maybe just the same. It feels like that. What else? What do we talk about? Speakers, really loud. So I know the Pixel 2 has front-facing speakers, but this thing is loud. Note 8 speakers are loud. The Mate 10 speakers are really loud, but this one, it's not just loud. The sound quality is really good. We've got nice, good bass as well. So really nice, good speakers coming out of this. The sound coming out of this phone here, just as you'd expect with the 8 and the 8 Plus. What else? Second point, camera. The back, we've got dual OIS now on this one. You'd expect the same performance with the 8 Plus. However, one thing I did notice, that the portrait shots on the X were better than the ones on the 8 Plus. Maybe it's due to the aperture difference, slight aperture difference, I'm not sure, or maybe the OIS, but it does. There's a slight difference, you can tell, between the portrait shots on the X and on the 8 Plus. Video as well, so you've got, when you zoom in with the second lens, the video is very stable. Again, definitely you can see the difference between this and the 8 Plus. So if you're wondering between the two, yes, it is an upgrade. There is a difference. The front-facing camera, it's the same as the 8 Plus. However, because of all the sensors and stuff behind this glass here, we can do front-facing portrait mode, just like the ones on the Pixel 2, as well as the Mate 10. Just so you know, the first front-facing portrait mode that was out, I think it was on the P10 Plus last year. So that was the first phone with the front-facing portrait mode. But it's weird that people do not really talk about it. Anyway, so we still have it again on the Mate 10, and we have it on the X and on the Pixel. This definitely handles colors better than the ones on the Pixel. The Pixel at times handles better the cutout. Like for example, if I take a selfie, my hair is usually gone on the X for some reason. Let me try a quick one now with you guys. So let's try a portrait right here. All right, turn back. All right, got me in the shot. Where do I look? Where's the camera's right there? Okay, so let's look at it. Okay, we've got a glitch. It didn't even save for some reason. Oh, no good, Apple. Okay. Maybe because yeah, there you go. See? Just a second. Let me zoom in and show you that. You see? It always, well, yeah, it always takes away my hair. Not always, most of the time. So I don't face that with the Pixel 2. Let me try showing you with the. Let me try this. All right, let me try this now with the Mate 10 and see the difference. So we have right here portrait. Okay, there you go. See, this is the portrait shot. Let me just show you that my hair is fine right there. See, just slight and very little, but it's fine. It's still there. So at times it does that, not all the time. If you know, sometimes the iPhone does that. Anyway, so I covered the cameras. I'm sure you probably want to know about battery life. Amazing. I mean, I expected maybe a lot of draining when actually using the screen because of the whole 2K AMOLED, but it's amazing. So I kind of I think I'm probably getting a little bit more on the 8 Plus. Not much difference. Shockingly, not much difference. I mean, if I get about 8 hours here, 8 to 9 hours of use screen on time, I'm getting about 6 to 7, 7.5 on this one. That's not a lot of difference, to be honest. That's not, considering you've got a 2K display here, 5.8. You know, AMOLED. I mean, we've got 5.5 Full HD. So amazing. Battery life done. It's really good. So I don't think you'll be disappointed with that. One thing I should let you know that this is with mixed use of watching a lot of YouTube videos, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, except for gaming. I don't game on my cell phones or smartphones. I don't game. So just so you know, my type of use is mostly social media, emails, and you know, watching a lot of videos, no gaming. So that's when it comes to the battery life. What else would you like me to cover? Please let me know in the description below, because I am going to cover obviously a lot more on the full review. But just as a a quick review, I can definitely tell you guys that this is a very good, solid phone. You won't be disappointed with the camera, with the battery life, with the build quality. The phone is very solid. So is it a big upgrade between this and the 8 Plus? I personally feel it is, because obviously resolution 2K 1080p, camera dual iOS and one single iOS OIS, sorry, dual OIS on this one and the single OIS on this camera. So you get better shots with this, definitely. Front facing camera as well. You have the front facing portrait, more fancy, if you will. Yeah, so it is a definite upgrade between this and this. However, if photography is not your thing, you're happy with the display on this one, don't get me wrong, this has an amazing display, the best LCD display on the market. I believe that this is the best display on the market, LCD. So in terms of color accuracy, brightness, all that, it's perfect. So if you're happy with this, it's still good. I mean, and you prefer this screen ratio, then don't make that upgrade. If you want to have an X because you want to show that you have an X, or a 10, then go for it. I mean, spend that extra money and get it. But this is a very good phone. You don't need, so if you're not into that photography and you're not a screen freak where you need to watch your media like me on 2K, then trust me, this is a good phone. And if you prefer as well the fingerprint, it's good. Fingerprint definitely faster than the Face ID, so there is a positive positive point here. So this is not always better than this in everything. So this is good. Save your money, buy this. Same chip in the end. You've got the A11 chip on this one, which is really powerful as well. So if you've got the same chip, then what are you really sacrificing between these two? Think about it. So, okay. Now, comparing it with other phones, other flagships, like other Android manufacturers out there, like Samsung, Huawei, LG, that's going to come later at the full review. But as first impression, I'm loving it. You won't be disappointed if you wanted to make that purchase, but if you do, please put a case on it. Just do it, because it's really expensive to fix. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's gonna help you to kind of give you a quick impression of what I think about this phone. And if there's anything you'd like me to add on the full review, please leave a comment on the description, and I will try to cover that as well. So thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe. Make sure you do.